ตลกคือมาเรื่องราวของโรแลนด์นะก็อยู่ข้างนอกนี่หว่าหอคอยดาราศาสตร์ใครอ่ะใครอยู่ตรงนี้วะ
If only a new student would help me. The video.
ไม่เห็นมี
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
เอาไงดี
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. but he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
ไปกันสหาย
What am I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.ตามมาตามมา เอาอ่ะ
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
I hate to say it, but trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Confringo!
อ๋อไม่ได้ตีเรา
Expulso! Expulso!
Lumos!
ใกล้ถึงแล้ว โอ้โห ทางผ่านซะด้วย
And where did I set my traps? The lower or upper Hogsfield?
When we're done
a hog's head. Or perhaps... They don't seem to care for me.
I would say that Irondale is...
I wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for.
I've read
It's been ages.
Someone messing about? Is that you, Roylance? Reducto! You'll pay for that!
Was that your best?
Reducto!
You can't stay.
You having a knack at all?
These aren't spells to be
What ไปหน่อยเพื่อน
You won't stop. Pity. Like,
Expelliarmus! Getting in a bit of practice, are we? I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls
Me
have
cùng
no
nữa.
business in Hogsmeade.
น้ำยาสายฟ้าลืมใช้เลย
you will regret coming here.
เฮ้ยผ่าแรงดีนี่หว่า คาถาเราแรงขึ้นเยอะเลยนี่หว่า
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Oh, เงียบเลย
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? Ranrock's Minus, just ahead. Should I take him?
Yeah. I'm a hero. I won't rest until you're
Now, to find out what happened here.
ตายง่ายจัง โอ้3เลยเหรอ
Mr. Oakes's trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes's trade journal.
อะไรอ่ะ
This looks intriguing.
คนนี้ปะเนี่ยนอนกันช่ำ
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
The very
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
The very
โอ้โห
I hate
Am
to
I
see a
doing
creature
that?
get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Conflict.
มันไม่
Getting
ถึ
in
ง
a
หร
bit
อ
of
วะ
practice, are we?
That's that. Settled.
นี่ครับสกายวันต้องทำกี่อันวะเนี่ยถึงจะครบอ้าวยังล็อกอยู่เลยวันนี้ครับนี่ครับ ตอนนั้นมันจะอัพแพทใหม่
Getting in a bit of practice, are we?
ทางมันไปมั่วมัน
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Levelia.
เพียบเลย ขึ้นไม่ได้ ป่าทมิฬ
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
What do we have here?
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Levelia.
ขโมยธนูเหรอ ออกมาแล้วหนึ่ง
Levelia.
You ought to come back on pudding. Look, you were troll the other day.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
มี ของอยู่ข้างนอก
Guardian Leviosa.
เอ้า อ๋อ มันให้ขึ้นบนนี้เปล่าวะ
Guardian Leviosa.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in
Leviosa.
Hogsmeade อ้าว ขึ้นไม่ได้
Ikea.
Guardian Leviosa.
Levelia.
แล้วให้ขึ้นยังไง
It won't be long now before we find another repugnant bit.
ข้างหน้าหรือเปล่าที่มีช่อง ก็มันดึงมามันก็
Guardian Leviosa.
Leviosa.
หรือว่ามันติดมุม ใช่ เป็นไงวะเนี่ยได้เอ้าเดินกลับมาก็หลุดงงเนี่ยเดินมาแถวนี้ก็หลุด
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
เพื่อนไหนนี่5 กล่องเหรอ
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
เดี๋ยวเราลองใหม่5 กล่อง
Wingardium Leviosa.
มันมีช่องอยู่ตรงนี้ช่องอ้าว
Leviosa.
ขึ้นโอ้โห นี่ไง
Why, it's a grapple and you are.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught. Shivicus totalis.
ลงไปแล้ว
Expelliarmus.
Leviosa!
This doesn't hurt! What's the point of this exactly?
เอ้า
Leviosa!
I'll kill you when I get down from here! Release me!
Expelliarmus!
I'll get you for
มัน
that!
ลอยไม่ถึง
Expelliarmus! Getting in a bit of practice, are we?
พังมันแล้วกัน
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Patrolling this area, so is somebody there? Hello? ทำไมมันลอยในบนอากาศ5 วิไม่เห็นนับเลย ไปตรงๆเลยแล้วกันเกียดอ้อมๆแล้ว
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. What went on?
Not quiet in.
นอนไปซะไอพวกข้างบนยังไม่รู้เรื่องเลย
What will we find in here?
Revelio!
เฮ้ย
What am I doing here? This patrol is left.
เอ๊ะมันในนี้ปะเนี่ยมาผิดวะบวกไปเลยตรงๆนี่แหละ
It's punishment to us all, whoever is human around.
You are busted.
เกียบไม่ได้เอ๊ะ
I should have been your death.
อ้าวจะเคลื่องใส่เพื่อนละ
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
see a creature get put
ห้อง
down.
อะไร
But trolls have no business in Hogwarts.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
โอ้มีแค่นี้เองเหรอ กล่องเล็กนิดเดียว อ๋อ นั่นไง104 ใช่นี่แหละแล้วเมื่อกี้ห้องอะไรอ่ะ ห้องอะไร
Incendio!
อ๋อ
Getting in a bit of practice, are we?
Incendio!
ไปให้ซะหน่อย ไม่มีเลย มีแค่นี้ เฮ้ย เฮ้ย เฮ้ย
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
มานี่ เต็มซะด้วย
To see a creature get put down like
ใช่
that.
เขานอนจนเตียงหัก
Trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
That's it. I bet it's the word.
A human's word isn't worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Someone there?
What's that? Who's there?
อะไรอะอะไรอะมีให้เคว้งไหมรัดวัตถุให้กระเด็นด้วยดีพอโซ
A boiler door. What opened?
โอ้ใครมาขวางวะป๊อปปี้หลบไปดิ
Someone's here.
อ้าว ไม่เห็นได้เลย
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Levelia.
โอ้
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
มาช่วย เอาสมบัติก่อน อ้าว เต็มอะมีด้วยเหรอ
Getting in a bit of practice, are we?
เอ้า
I
ไหนปะมันช่องอะไร ว้าวอาคมที่ยังไม่ได้ระบุเอาไปเลย อะไรอะ
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Next time we
อ่านเฉย ที่นอนกอปลิกปะเนี่ยต้อง1 บาท นี่แน่โหขังซะดีเลยเก็บไปก่อนนี่เผื่อบักอัก2 สล็อต
Hello, Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
ไม้กายสิทธิ์ของโรแลนด์อ๋ออ้าวไปไงอ่ะเอาไงวะ
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
เอ้า
I hate to see a creature go down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
อะไรอ่ะรู้รับเหรอ
Getting in a bit of practice, are we?
เอาแล้วป๊อปปี้เข้ามาได้ไงเป็นทางเข้า ทางเข้าอยู่ไหนวะ ตันเลย เอาละได้เวลาหลง เข้ายังไงก่อน อ๋อ นี่ไง ท ทกหน้าไปเลย
I won't rest until
You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
little moon. Such arrogance. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Getting in a bit of practice, are we?
อ่อน
I hate to see a creature get put down. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
ไง
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
พ้นให้หมด โอ้มีห้องนี้ด้วยเหรอ สะดวกดี
I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to
okay.
help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
มันต้องเสร็จกี่อันได้โอ้เอาชนะศัตรูที่เร็ว3-6 ครั้งเนี่ยเลยเราต้องออกเองใช่ไหมนี่ออกข้างไหนวะอันนี้
Always my turn to patrol.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
ไฟไม่ติดด้วยนะอ้าวระเบิดเฉยระเบิดได้ด้วยเหรอวะ
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
เอ้า
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Get away!
เฮ้ย อะไรอ่ะ
Arrest the momentum.
เขาบอกว่าใช้แมทเด็กกับศัตรูแรมมันลงพื้นเหรอก็ต้องทำให้ลอยเอ้าโอ้โหกดผิดไอเวนเอ้ยตบกัน อะไรวะใช่มันลงกับตัวลงไว้ไม่ลง มันไม่ลอยมันหนักเกินโอ๊ะเพื่อนเราจัดให้เรียบร้อย
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
ห้องบ้านนี่เต็มอีกได้เอาบางอันไปขายดีกว่าแทนที่ร้านขายอยู่ใกล้ๆเป็น
You're back. Nice to see you again.เป็นหนึ่ง Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
ไปป๊อปปี้จะมาขวาทำ
Unicorn blood will keep you alive.
ให้พบเซบาสเตียนที่เฟลครอปโอ้ไปเลย พาออปปี้มาด้วย
You made it.
เดี๋ยวฝนต้องตกชอบ
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
อ้าวนี่ไปเลยเหรอไป
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
มันดูสิ้นหวังกันจังวะ
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult.
Can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
มาหรือเปล่า
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. It's a dead wizard in my book. Myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. You've made your last mistake. Stop by. I won't. One less human to worry about. You are fucking enough. How do you find this out? Rather unwise coming back. There you are. I will make you pay. I won't rest. You can't stop us.
เอาไปเลย2 ลูก
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
มาได้ไง
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
หลบลงไปเอาสิ เรียกว่ายังวะยัง
Revelio!
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio. Lumos.
Incendio!
Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well.
คนที่เข้ามา
But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
อ้าวป๊อปปี้โผล่มาเฉยเซฟกะหล่ำปีโดนลัก
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
โอ้ย sorry โอ้ย
If only someone would come to my aid. I would so appreciate a little help. Would you mind helping a poor old witch? If only someone would come to my aid. You there! Can you help me?
Ôi.
If only someone would come to the aid.
Revelio.
Hả? Đó chẳng hạn.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Lovely to see you both.
เฮ้ย มาด้วยเหรอเอา
Natty,
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
I wonder what that does.
Oh.
Arrest the momentum.
ไม่ได้เอาดึงออกมา
Descending. Ikea. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Ikea.
หายแล้วไปไม่ได้ ต้องผลักมันออกไปก่อน
Dead end. Must be another way in.
อ่าฮะ
Ikea. Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
อ๋อ นี่ไง
Ikea.
มันจะต้องดึง
Proposal.
เฮ้ย
Arrest the momentum.
อ๋อ มันต้องดึงคันโยกออกมา เปลี่ยน
Proposal. Ikea.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Loco, Mora. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to now.
เดี๋ยวครับ
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Lost it. There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
The curiosity they keep at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
อ่ะป๊อปปี้ยังอยู่เหรอ
But they were poking. Enough dumb beast for everyone.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into. Ready for this to tell us.
ตัวแข็งไปเลย
Tell us.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Can't say I regret that one bit.
Hello, Amora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Hello, Amora.
You're going home in a wooden box!
No! Incendio!
Incendio! Hello, Amora. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Okay. เจอแค่นิปเลอร์ตัวเดียว ไฟไม่ติด
The value. Configure.
My wing is all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homura.
Hurry.
ใช้อวตารด้วยเว้ย
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Oxalot.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Poppy อ่ะ
Who's that? Does Hogwarts teach nothing about dueling?
อ้าวที่ไหนวะ หายไปไหนวะ คุยกับดีกไม่เดี๋ยวนะจะลงแล้วดีกว่า